what that is. All right.
Can you hurry up?
Yeah.
That looked terrible. I didn't see it at all.
Did it?
Howdy, I'm in.
And I'm good.
Hello.
Just 1,000-yard stare. Hello.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Unfunny.
We're being held hostage by
Our benefactors.
our benefactors.
Yes.
Don't
Haven't
I-
played Half-Life 2, but...
Don't I pay for all of this? Doesn't that make me the benefactor?
Yes. Yeah, it does. Ha 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 ha.
As a quick aside, I just finished paying off the mics, which is epic.
How do I blink in Morse code?
So SOS.
Oh, that's
is,
cool.
I was going to teach you some Morse code, but I guess not.
SOS, please. Huh? Yep. What is it? Huh?
Someone help.
Learn Morse code, please.
Anyways.
Have you been?
Huh?
Have you been?
Hello, Winston. Oh, you brought your ball.
Yes. It is Winston.
Give me the ball.
Give it to Barbara.
Epic.
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 Goodbye,
It's not a
Winston.
very long throw. He's like right there.
Look, man, I'm trying to please the dog, but also do this.
Please the dog.
Why did you say it like that?
Huh? Because Japan and dogs. And you saw Isle of
Inu.
Dogs recently.
I did see Isle of Dogs recently. That's actually true. It's a good movie.
It is.
It's a good movie.
I knew you would enjoy it once you saw it. Yeah. Yes. I'm not a perfect person. I just listen to Hooba Stank all day.
So anyways,
yeah.
I made that Overwatch video.
You did. It's performing serviceably.
Serviceably. People don't seem to like it.
Well, I like it. I think it's cool.
So here's the thing: is I think it's really on me at the end of the day
Yeah.
because I didn't communicate very well the point of the video. I don't think because
yeah.
I've gotten, in fairness, I have gotten a fair amount of positive feedback as well.
Right.
But you know how the human brain works, specifically mine. I'm going to focus on the negative.
The negative.
And the negative that I've been receiving is that it just isn't edited very well. The cuts are pretty random, pretty sloppy. It's just slapped together.
It's not cut and dry.
It's the clips are not great.
It's cut and
I
wet.
should have picked more impressive clips. So, but here's my answer, my response to
Was
to
there
all
more
of that.
impressive clips to pick?
Not really, but that's part of my response.
Yeah.
But here's my answer, and my response to all
This
of
is
that.
Ian's official response to the haters.
To the haters, I'm looking at you,
Drinking haterade.
Jackson, and then somebody else who hasn't
Jackson
been named
Pollock.
in the Funnyverse. But
The Spotted
you're absolutely
Pink
right.
Artist. Yeah.
You are absolutely right. The thing is, though, that video was really just slapped together.
Yeah.
The whole process took maybe 2 hours. Which is not a long time
True.
when it comes to that kind of thing. Because what I was doing was making the mashup, was making the song.
Yeah.
That's what I was spending time doing. When even that, like, there's a lot of holes in it, and I'm not super pleased with it, but I was pleased with it.
Yeah.
I was happy with my first mashup, and then I just remembered that I happened to record like 3 games that I played the other night.
Yeah.
So that's the other thing, is those clips came from like 3 games. That was it.
Yeah.
I did not have a lot of footage to work with, which was on me. I should have recorded more.
fair.
I should have put more time into it before I decided to make the video.
More recording.
I will be more prepared in the future, I promise. But I just didn't have a lot to pick from.
Fair.
For that instance. So that's where that comes in.
I could do a Halo Infinite one.
Do you have footage?
I can get it.
Oh, okay. I mean, if you want me to make a Halo Infinite video, or if you want to make it, then go ahead and make it.
Yeah, cool.
I'm
Because
not
I don't
playing-
play Overwatch.
I'm not
so-
playing Halo Infinite.
Oh no. Yeah. I'm down to play Halo Infinite. I like
I
the
will not.
multiplayer. I think the multiplayer's fun.
That game was fine. It was fine.
The single player is good.
Oh, is it? I've never even touched it.
It is very, very good.
No, so
343 made a good
but
game.
just real briefly before we
Yes.
move on, it's on me. I accept all of your criticism. I will try to improve. But to clarify, the intention,
Let me be clear.
what may be clear, was not to be like one of my friends sent me this massive mashup video of this compilation of Super Smash
Super
Bros.
Smash Bros.
Yeah, it's like a 20-minute plus video, chock full of memes. It's funny,
Yeah.
but I'm not that into it. In my opinion, it's a little oversaturated with memes.
Yeah.
My focus was more on the song and some gameplay.
Yeah.
My intention was not to make some big meme video,
Yeah.
but I didn't make that clear.
Yeah.
So I think the first place to start with is in the title. I titled this video a Cursed Overwatch 2 video, which it is.
It 100%
But-
is. I was watching it and I felt as though I was, some eldritch being was going to
But
haunt me for seeing
but
such things.
I
Yeah.
should make the title like whatever I've named the mashup. Like I was jokingly calling this mashup Forgotten Treasure.
You should make the title of the next video whatever I've named the mashup.
What?
Well, you said I'm going to title the next video whatever I've named the mashup, and I'm just like, yeah,
That could be funny.
it would
yeah.
be fair. Yeah.
That could be funny. No, but my point is I
Ian,
should make the name
We can't have funny things here.
the name that I've given the song.
Right. Right.
To clarify that that's the focus here.
Right.
Like when I told the friend that sent me that big long meme video from
Big
Super
long.
Smash Bros. When I told him that like most of my time was spent making the song, he sent back, "You made the song, like made in italics. You made the song," and I was like, "I did, yeah." I mean, obviously not from scratch. Like I took samples, but like I mashed it up. I did the mastering.
Did the
Like that was what I was doing.
your mix master P.
So, but in short, in summary, I hear you. I really do. And I'm taking it in, and the next one's going to be a lot better. But also,
Stay tuned.
change your perception, alter it a little bit. Because I'm not here to make massive meme compilations.
Look at a different perspective. You're in the first person. Take the third person.
Yeah, speaking of third person,
Oh God, don't eat, please.
do we even want to release that?
Oh yeah.
We
it's
are?
fucking hilarious. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's, so let me be clear.
Let me be clear.
Time to address the fans. I am decent at video games.
Are you?
I am.
I wouldn't have been able to tell.
Exactly. I have not once played a cover-based third-person shooter before, like Gears of War, which I played. Some up. That video's coming up this Friday.
Didn't
Look
even
out for
finish
it.
the first mission.
I haven't finished the first.
You finished the
mission yet?
tutorial and then you started playing the first mission. You're like, okay, we're done.
That big cutscene was the end of the tutorial?
Yeah.
I'm so annoyed.
You played the tutorial. And then you didn't finish the... That's why I was like, wait, don't you want to finish the mission? You're like, no. In fairness, it got to like 40 minutes long. I'm going to have to cut it down. Maybe even,
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't want to completely cut out all of your deaths because I want people to know.
Oh, no. Yeah.
But I'm
Like,
going to need to cut some of it out.
anytime I die, I mean, there was a lot of funny moments in that. just cut out.
There's a lot of
some
moments
the
of me
chaff.
going, I did not expect this to go this poorly.
Yeah. I was like, I did. I didn't even play that before. But just to let you know, it is going to be a travesty upon mankind itself. You're going to
I'm
laugh
very
at
sorry
me and
about the
make fun of
dog.
me.
If you can hear the
And
dog,
I'm
hoping she
I'm
stops
here for
soon.
it. You know?
Winston is being very... I may cut this out.
But anyway, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, please be patient with me with Gears of War. I've never played this game before, or even a game like it. You know what I mean? So it's going to.
I swear to God, I'm gonna... No, it's fine. Don't do that. Don't ASMR your... Okay.
The fuck? It's like a huge glob of liquid just on the fucking table. Anyway, so
We're gonna move away from Gears of War.
yeah,
But that should come out Friday, around 1 p.m.
it should.
Eastern time.
Best of luck to all of you watching me. It's one thing for me to be bad at Alone in the Dark because it's just a fucking shit game.
I was supposed to say Alone in the Dark's just not made well.
Oh yeah. Did you watch any of that second episode that I sent you yet?
Oh no, I haven't opened it up
Oh dude, it's even worse.
because since to clarify that conversation, I
Yeah.
was like, Christian, I have an idea.
Yeah.
But send me the footage you made anyway.
Yeah.
Just in case.
And that ended up being the OW2 video.
Because like
Yeah.
even when I was telling you that, my only idea was to make the song, and I wasn't sure what to put on the background because like a static background sounds boring. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, anyways,
Aesthetic.
moving on from our terrible atrocities in gaming.
Atrocities in gaming.
What's new with you, Scooby Doo?
Well, I've just been chilling. The MLB playoffs started up. The Yankees are in, which is very nice. I'm a Yankees fan, ladies and gentlemen. Feel free to flame me in the comments for the fact that we haven't won a World Series since 2009, and then I'll flame you right back by saying that we've won 27 of them, and most of you haven't won any. So, as if anybody watches baseball.
I mean, we're in America. A lot of people watch baseball.
Yeah, but fuck that sport. It's so boring. And then the playoffs happen, and you're just like, this is kind of interesting. And you're just like, yeah, I haven't watched the Yankees in so long, but we're doing good, so I'll watch them. Fuck it.
Yankees with brim.
With brim? Yeah, I do have Yankee with brim. I do. I don't have the Yankee with 360 brim, but I'll get it.
Yeah, we got to get the 360 brim going.
360. But I should say I am wearing a Capitals beanie, and that is because the start of the regular season for the Washington Capitals is tonight against a division rival, the Boston Bruins. But yeah, we're without quite a few people actually, so hopefully we'll be fine.
Do you ever watch soccer?
I do occasionally.
Anything important happening in soccer?
No.
Like nobody watches soccer.
No. My dad watches soccer. He's a fan of Chelsea in the Premier League.
I know that your dad's been collecting those like stickers, right?
Yeah, he's been collecting those stickers. Yeah. He's a very big collector of those stickers.
Avid collector, yeah.
He has many stickers, soccer ones of the
Football,
players.
right?
I actually don't know if he completed the whole set because he was upset like last week, and he was just like, I still didn't fucking get it. I don't know if since then something has changed or.
Christian's dad. Have you completed the set?
Type down in the comments below. I know you watch this. No, you don't.
When do you come home with that milk, Dad?
He's there.
It was just. I know that he's at your house like right now. I get that. They don't know that.
Please come back, Dad. Father.
You went out to buy those cigarettes 20 years ago.
Marlboro Red 72s can't be that hard to find.
I don't know, man. The 72s?
Apparently that's not what year they come from.
No, it's not.
I totally thought that was the case.
It's not.
Like the whole point, right?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
All right.
They're shorter.
Was that intelligible at all? Like,
I don't know.
Yeah,
72s are the shorter cigarettes.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know, yeah, sure. None of that means anything to me.
It doesn't have to, I guess. You're not a cigarette smoker.
Fair enough.
I mean, neither am I, but I used to sell a lot of them.
Why would you want a shorter cigarette? That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah,
Give me less value, please.
Less time to smoke it?
But isn't the whole point of smoking it? Do you get to smoke it? So like you don't want. Why would you want less? I don't get it.
It takes up less time.
It's like this can and stuff like that. It's like, why would I want to drink a full can? Spend the time. Why not have a can like that small?
They do make cans that small.
Why?
Less.
Nobody's
to drink.
answered that question.
Less to drink. I don't know. It's
I don't know. God, the
actually
world
not
around me
that
makes no
in-depth of a
sense.
concept.
But you know, I digress.
It's not really that complicated, my guy.
Well, it's not that it's not complicated. It's just it's stupid.
Okay. Fair
Just
enough.
because it's not complicated doesn't mean it shouldn't exist.
Okay.
But all right then.
All right then. Whatever makes you happy.
Yeah. We watched Isle of Dogs. We were talking about. I showed you the Mothman prophecies.
It was a surprisingly good movie.
Yeah.
I really didn't expect it to be like even like decent.
Really
I
well
expected it to
shot.
be cringing the entire time.
I mean, the title would presumably, you know.
Yeah, Mothman Prophecies does not lend to a.
No.
They much like myself.
Yeah.
They really could have presented themselves better in the title.
Oh man. Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna live that down.
Moving right along. I've been rewatching the Harry Potter movies last week.
I thought you just constantly rewatched Chamber of Secrets.
I don't constantly rewatch it, but I do enjoy watching it. I got my two top favorites.
My cat.
You murdered my cat. Sherbet lemon. God, dude. So I got my two favorites out of the way. You know what I mean? Because I'm just like, all right, these are
Chamber of
boom,
Secrets,
boom,
Prisoner
you
of
know what I
Azkaban.
mean? Chamber of Secrets is the better all-around film, and Prisoner of Azkaban has like higher highs, but it does have low points in it. Whereas Chamber of Secrets, I don't think has low points in it.
I don't recall too many low points. Prisoner of Azkaban.
Yeah. Well, Prisoner of Azkaban, like they had to get Michael Gambon to be Dumbledore, and he's like not as good.
Oh, is
as
that what you consider a low point?
Richard Harris? Yeah, I would say
Okay.
that, yeah.
I
mean,
thought you meant like in the script, like in.
Well, yeah. Also, like he like fit into it like later on and stuff like that, like Dumbledore did. But you know,
I would say that Goblet of Fire was the last time that like the original Dumbledore would have been better. For instance, the infamous
that's fair.
line,
Uh-huh.
"Harry, did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire?"
He
said
calmly.
Harry Potter.
Harry, put your name in the Goblet of Fire.
But Order of Phoenix
It's like,
onward, Order of Phoenix onward, where Dumbledore became like a bigger focus in the story, and that had a different. You started to learn more about Dumbledore. The new actor was better.
I will say, apparently, Danny DeVito, when writing these novels, when the acting switch was changed to Michael Gambon, the later books that were coming out while the movies were coming out changed his character a bit to more reflect.
That's what I was just saying. Yeah, that's what I was just saying.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you were just. I didn't know if you were like.
I was saying
just talking about like an evolution of character, but like it was like specifically because of the.
No. I'm
yeah.
saying that the character was better written for that actor.
Yeah.
From Order of the Phoenix onward.
That's right.
Goblet of Fire was the last hurrah for. Is this like really fitting here?
Yeah. I love. There's so many lines.
I love that
in
it is
Fire.
Goblet of Fire anyway, because that
Yeah.
movie's like terrible.
Oh yeah. Like so let me get back to the start. So I previously in like previous weeks, you know what I mean, I've talked about those two movies and stuff like that. I got those out of the way because I love those, you know what I mean. I watched Sorcerer's Stone. I revisited it, stuff like that.
Surface.
Solid.
Yeah.
Solid. You know what I mean?
Good old Chris Columbus. Back at it.
Yeah. Children's adventure movie, you know what I mean? The
With his
CG doesn't
chest.
hold up great, but why would it? You know what I mean? It's from fucking 2001. It's like
There's not like a lot of CG in it.
there is.
Is there? Yeah. What are they CG?
Like noticeably when Neville's riding the broom and he gets smacked up against the building several times and then he
okay.
falls down and you can see that it's a computer model and like it looks like him, but at the same time you're just like, oh, you can see when they wipe away and it's it's a computer and it's not him. And also the Quidditch sequences are just bad. It's like him standing in front of a thing and it's like a green screen. He's like, oh no. He's like, oh. When he reaches out to grab the thing, it's cool looking. You know what I mean? Because like it's very.
They really did Quidditch dirty in the movies anyway.
Yeah, I feel like Quidditch was well done in Chamber, but you know, it's okay.
It could have. I don't know. The Quidditch could have been done differently. And could have been done better in almost every film.
Yeah,
if not every film.
I would also like an explanation of Quidditch, like in general. Like there's a
It doesn't
time
make
limit,
any
right?
sense.
There's a time limit, right?
Here's the problem: Danny DeVito, not an athlete.
Here's the thing. There has to be a time limit, no?
There
Otherwise, the points.
there isn't a time limit.
Then the points don't matter. Why score points? We just wait around. You know what I mean?
Literally the entire
Literally
game hinges
wait
around waiting
around.
for the
Beating your dicks,
for the seeker to catch. the
stroking your
snitch.
broom.
Yeah. No, the points don't matter.
Yeah. The game's made up, but the points don't matter. It's fucking, whose line is it anyway in the
Yes,
sky?
Quidditch is whose line is it anyway?
Yeah, literally, it could be fixed 110% if you added a time limit.
Technically speaking,
Yes.
if you're scoring enough points, catching the snitch doesn't matter as much. We do actually see that in Goblet of Fire, where they go to the Quidditch World Cup.
Well, they don't show anything in the Quidditch World
At
Cup.
the very beginning, yes, they do. They show the final match between Bulgaria and Ireland.
You don't see any footage from that. You see the beginning of it, and then it cuts right to
You
them in
see
the
the
tent.
end. You see the end of it though, or you
No.
don't see the end of it.
No,
You're
you
right.
don't see any of it.
They cut the footage, but they talk about it though. They talk about it,
Yeah,
and it's described in the book because Victor Crumb catches the snitch, which ends the game.
yeah.
But in doing that, he lost because the snitch is worth 150 points. Because Ireland had already scored more than that.
That's so fucking stupid, though.
Yeah. It never made any sense. I was like, why did he catch the snitch? He could have just waited to catch this. I mean, you could say that the seeker from Ireland could have caught the snitch as well and just won by a huge landslide, adding
Yeah.
150 to their total. You could say that.
But also, how
But,
does
like,
he
have a
know
little faith
what
in
the
your
score
team.
is? You know what I mean?
Well,
like
there's a
his
scoreboard.
Right, but his only objective is catching the snitch. Like, I wouldn't want to be paying attention to the score. I would just be like,
That's why you are not a seeker. Also because magic doesn't exist.
yeah. Also, because none of it's real. A made-up game in a made-up world by a man from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Anyway,
I really like this new Harry Potter lore that
yes, this new
Danny
this new
DeVito was in
headcanon,
fact
yes.
the author.
Danny DeVito, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. But, you know, I digress. I watched the first one. Solid movie. I watched the fourth one. Shit. Except for the graveyard scene. Graveyard scene. Perfect.
I think that's the only thing that they like put any effort into.
Yeah. Well, the fucking director of the movie said that he, and I quote, when he saw Alfonso Cuarón's movie from Prisoner of Azkaban, because he was going to make this really dark and brooding Harry Potter, and Alfonso Cuarón had already done that shit, and like really good too. Like, so he was just like, oh shit, better make it a Bollywood movie. And like they were just like, what? No, you cannot do that. You can't. He was just like, yeah, and I'll burn down the Forbidden Forest too. And he's like, no, what the fuck are you doing? Did you read the book?
I didn't realize that
He was
there was a lot of Bollywood inspiration there.
yeah.
Was there in the finished product?
No.
Okay, well then that's
They had the
that's why I
Yule
didn't
Ball.
realize.
What other time do you see a ball in Harry Potter? Like, if not that they were doing crazy choreographed dance moves and like crazy wire work and shit, but
It would have been really funny.
It would have been so funny.
Hagrid flying through the
It would
air.
have been so funny.
It would have been great.
And they do the whatever. I don't even know what the fuck they do. Oh, they got you. Huh?
Do that again. Do that again. Yeah.
I don't know. There's like a part and I'm basing all of my knowledge off of this from watching the movie Slumdog Millionaire before. That's like the only Bollywood movie that I've ever seen. But like, there's a dance scene at the end where they're just like, they like go like that, right?
Yeah.
Right? Am I wrong? If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. But I think I'm right.
God almighty.
That's what they do. Right?
You're a mess.
And then I watched Order of the Phoenix, and that's not bad.
It's not a bad movie, but upon reading the book, there's so much they left out.
Yeah, the effects are way more well done in this than Goblet of Fire, except in one aspect. There is a scene in Order of the Phoenix where Sirius talks to Harry through the fireplace. You know what I mean? But there's also a scene in that in Goblet of Fire, and it's the only scene that Sirius appears in that movie and shit like that. And in that movie, he like comes up through like the wood and shit like that, and it's like the coals like talking, and it's like sizzling, and it looks really good. And in the fucking fifth movie, it just looks like his image is being projected on flames. Like, it's just not. It's
They
not
used too
yeah,
much
it's
of
not
the
good.
budget on the other effects.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah. So I've added those movies into my Letterboxd account because I'm just, instead of like recounting movies that I've seen before.
You're just watching them again.
Yeah, I just watch them again. Just get them fresh in my mind and be
I
like,
don't
yeah,
blame you for
they're this.
I don't blame you for that.
Yeah. I watched the movie called Garden State last night.
Is it about New Jersey?
It is set in New Jersey.
Set in New Jersey, is it about New Jersey?
No.
Where is Old Jersey?
Old Jersey?
Old Jersey, yeah.
Is that not in England?
I don't know. I'm asking you. I would
It's like-
suspect as much.
Because like York is in England, and then there's
He's
New
that
York.
cold noise in my Sydney, bruv.
It's like that's where you're headed. Oh man. Jesus Christ. But no, it's
He can't save you now.
I can't. My brain is just gone.
Yo, speaking of Jesus Christ. Thanks for that great segue. So we were ragging on Mormonism last week, right?
Yeah, we were. Fuck those guys.
But like I didn't
Oh, sorry.
realize But
Heard
I
my
didn't
tongue.
realize that Christian was completely ignorant of the fact that there was a Mormon church right down the road. from
Literally
us.
just right down the road. For all I know,
We're
they've
sitting
been
in traffic on the way to my house.
they've been wiretapping us. Yeah.
And I was like, this guy was sitting in traffic behind us. And he just
Yeah.
pulled into the parking lot, and I was like, "Where does he think he's going?" Like, he's not-
Presumably to get around the rest of the traffic. You know what I mean?
And,
it looks
and
like that's what
Christian's like,
doing.
he's going to church, and I was like, "That's not a church. That's not a church. That's the house of a cult." Christian's like, "What are you talking
I
about?"
was like,
I was like,
"Looks
"Look at that
church to me."
sign, Latter-day Saints, baby. That's the Mormon cult."
And I was like, they're here? We're a long way from Utah, Toto. John Smith. What is his name? The dude that
Joseph
drowned
Smith.
to death, but Joseph Smith, yeah.
Joseph Smith.
Who's Brigham Young then?
Brigham Young was just the guy who made the university. Well, so actually, I don't even know if he made the university. They named it after him. Brigham Young was the guy who like led the Mormon expansion westward after they were kicked out of the East Coast because nobody liked them.
Yeah. Oh, I could.
I mean, that was what happened.
No. I just made a joke in my head with Brigham Young's name and stuff like that. I'll tell you about that after the podcast because I've just, it's not good.
Okay.
Yeah.
If we remember that, then we'll do that later.
Well, I'll remember it.
Will you?
I have memory of an elephant. Every morning I wake up and I'm like, damn, I'm fat and gray, huh? That's the elephant noise.
So anyways, Garden State.
Garden
what is that
State.
movie about, if not New Jersey?
Have you ever seen the show Scrubs?
Passingly.
The main character is played by a man named Zach Braff.
Sure.
He's in this movie. He stars in it and directs it.
Oh.
Natalie Portman's in it. Padme.
Padme.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I hate sand. It's coarse, dry, it gets everywhere.
Padme didn't say that.
I know, but it's her character.
That he's talking to, but Padme
Yeah.
didn't say it. No.
Right. It's etched in my mind. They're inseparable.
Damn you, Hayden Christensen.
Oh man, that's like whenever I see Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind and Kate Winslet is in that, and I'm just like, draw me like one of your French girls.
Anyways,
Yes.
Garden State.
Garden State. It is a movie about depression.
Oh damn. All right.
And losing a loved one.
Please stop.
Yeah, and it is. Yeah,
Please stop.
it's a rough time, but it has an okay ending after a fake out. After like, holy shit, oh my god. But yeah, it's good. Good movie.
Yeah.
Solid 4.5 out of 5.
Neat.
Yeah.
Neat.
And that just segues me into the fact that I'm the one
He's
who's
got
creating.
to consult his notepad.
Hold on, wait. The notepad's telling me something.
Good. The prophecy's true.
The prophecy. For those who want to know, I drew one of those like cool S's that you drew in fucking middle school and bullshit. But I'm making an essential movies list for anybody who wants to.
told me this.
Anybody who wants to expand their horizons.
You were quite distraught
I was
messaging me.
distraught.
when messaging me yesterday asking me a question because he wanted to know if he
Yeah.
had to include Titanic and Avatar for James
And
Cameron.
I was fine with including Titanic. I don't absolutely hate that movie.
VHS.
On VHS. I've definitely come around to it more since Titanic Fan 97 has,
Enlightened you.
pushed his
to
holy
the
mission,
magic
you know
of
what I mean?
Jack.
And like I'm fine with watching that movie as meme content, you know what I mean?
But
but
you really hate Avatar.
Avatar is just literally milquetoast, lifeless fucking cinema, you know what I mean? Like I don't
My response, however,
I don't like it.
was that it was massively culturally impactful,
which he's right.
and you can't ignore it.
That's true.
It was a massive up boost to 3D, modernizing 3D.
There have been other movies that I've decided to take a few concessions on with not including them. Namely, I've included Exorcist 1 and Exorcist 3 because Exorcist 3 is like a direct sequel to Exorcist 1.
But not Exorcist 2.
Not Exorcist 2, The Heretic, because even though I like the way that movie is shot, it's very visually interesting. I realize nobody's going to care about that because it's so confusing and none of it makes any fucking sense, and it's a bad movie.
I'm proud of you for not including that in your essentials list.
There's many movies that I did not include in my essentials list that I really enjoy watching. However, I know that they're not essential.
You can have a honorary mention page
Yeah, I will.
with some of your favorite movies like Exorcist 2 that just aren't.
Well, I'm not gonna say that Exorcist 2 is one of my favorite movies, but I
Well,
definitely think
I was
people should see it,
exaggerating, but you
yeah,
get my
true.
point. You
Because
get
I'm
my
not
point.
going to put Driven on the essential movies list. However,
But-
everyone needs to see that because holy shit, it's a steaming pile.
Doesn't that make it an essential?
Does it? That's now you're getting into my headspace here. It's like, I was dealing with this last night. look at here, Ian. Let me see if I
Oh,
can.
you have it written down?
Oh no! I have several because I was going director by
you
director.
weren't typing it?
No, I will be typing it. this is going to consolidate all my thoughts, so I don't have to scroll through IMDb and see what I want to include.
I guess
I
we
already
all
have what I
just-
want to include, and I can just type it later.
I guess we all process things differently because
Yeah.
I would not have handwritten it from any point.
Huh? Oh no, I didn't. This isn't necessarily handwriting it. It's just me organizing it by director, and then being able to that way I can like not have so much by one director in like one thing. Because the whole point of it is like I have numbers next to each of the films, and you get like a random number generator from Google. You know what I mean? You type in the first number and like the last number and like have all the numbers in between, and it'll generate a number somewhere within those and stuff like that, and you find whatever movie that corresponds to, and then watch it. You know what I mean? And like that'll help you like get through the list instead
Oh,
of just
so you're
being
talking
like
about playing like movie
boom, boom,
roulette.
boom. Yeah, and it's kind of a fun thing. You know what I mean? But it's also help deepen your knowledge with the cinema.
What is making this noise over here?
I don't know.
I wanted to stop. Anyways.
What was I saying? Hello. Hello. But yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But so I wanted to like I guess I didn't really like super explain. So like I'm writing them by director here, so that way I can do like a Clint Eastwood movie, then a Guillermo del Toro movie, then an Alfonso Cuarón movie, then like a Coen Brothers movie or a Nolan movie, and then I can do that again in like that pattern, and then I'll put in another director. You know what I mean? So I have them like kind of evenly spaced throughout the list, so it's not just like
Okay.
Skratata. Yeah, exactly. Does that make sense, or is that?
Sure, yeah. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't have the patience to do it.
That's fair.
But if you want to do that, do that.
Yeah. That's what I was.
Are you going to make that like a
doing.
public thing?
Yeah,
Like a
100%.
public-
And-
Where should we put that?
I don't know when I should necessarily stop, or like I guess I'll just keep going until I can like run out of movies or directors to think of. But I'll definitely like find a spot to like put it. You know what I mean? Or who knows? Maybe I'll in the future. Obviously not right now because like I'm a broke bitch. But I could create a website, you know what I mean, with pertinent links, you know what I mean, and I'll even do like a starter pack list where I'll pick 10, notable directors that what I think is their best film, you know what I mean, and say, watch these 10 to get in, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm trying to help open people's minds to film literacy, you know what I mean. I like sharing things like that with people.
Literacy.
Yeah.
Filteracy.
You could do better.
Literacy.
Cinemacy.
Cinema sins. Cinema wins.
Not that much better. Cinema Sins is overly pessimistic, and Cinema Wins is at times overly optimistic. But
They got a gimmick. They go with the gimmick.
they
I don't know
really,
what to tell you.
really do. Yeah.
So,
Yes.
I've decided to be happy today.
Yeah.
I've made that decision.
Yeah.
I had to do a lot of thinking about the video stuff from before.
Yeah.
But also, I had an academic advisory appointment today.
Uh huh.
For next semester and everything.
Right.
And to like try to fix financial aid and all that kind of,
Truth.
just
Truth.
BS, right?
Many bad things.
And I found out that like all the like advisors and people I've spoken to up to this point were just completely stupid. Like when I first made the decision to go back to school and I called the admissions office, like while I was trying to figure it out,
Right.
because it wouldn't let me like enroll.
Yeah, you're telling me about that.
Yeah, she was like, "Oh, it's because you haven't been to school in a while, so you have to reapply." And then she's like, "Okay, set up an appointment with an admissions coach, and they'll set you up and get you going." And I was like, "Okay, cool." So I set the appointment. And the admissions coach was like, "I don't know why she would have told you that. You don't have to reapply or anything like that." And then he asks what I'm doing. I said, "Well, I just want to get some general classes and then transfer." And he's like, "Okay, well then, if you're a transfer student, you're going to want to take general studies and then take this class, this class, this class." He sets up my schedule. He sets me on my way. I'm like, "Okay, cool."
Uh-huh.
So at this point, we're like over halfway through the semester.
Right.
And I needed to set up an appointment with an advisor for next semester.
Right.
And so I found out recently that I wasn't getting financial aid because, at least from the school.
Right.
I wasn't getting it from FAFSA because I don't know why.
Yeah.
But I wasn't getting it from the school because I don't have a declared degree program.
Yeah.
Because the admissions guy never told me that I had to fill out a form and submit the form to tell them what degree I was going for. In my conversation with him, it sort of felt like he was typing it in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He never told me I had to do anything.
Yeah.
So I tell this to the academic advisor, and she's
Yeah.
like, okay, yeah, we could just... So in the Zoom call,
Uh-huh.
it's so simple. She sends me this link to this form. We fill it out together.
Yeah.
We're talking about it.
Together.
And she's like, okay, so just save this to your computer, and here's an email. She sends me the email address for the admissions office.
Right.
She's like, just send this to them, and you're all good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, that's so simple. It wouldn't have taken that guy more than 5 minutes. But he just didn't do it.
Yeah.
And I got screwed out of financial aid because of it.
Maybe he just assumed that you'd already done it or something? Or?
I'm not a smart guy, dude.
Why? I'm not going to confirm or deny anything of the sort with that, okay?
I'm not that smart.
I Pontius Pilate. I wash my hands of it.
But then here's the next kicker, right?
It's like a soccer
Because
game.
before this appointment, we were conversing via email briefly, and she asked about some of she asked if I was planning on being a transfer, where I was going to transfer to, what degree program. I told her because I have those details.
Right. The deets.
And in the meeting today, she's like, "Yeah, you really should get into contact with that school and ask them what you should major in now."
Yeah.
Because it oftentimes general studies isn't always the best choice.
Yeah.
You just it depends on what you're planning on majoring in. So what the admissions guy said is right. General studies is a common choice for transfer students,
Right.
but that's if you don't know what you're doing, you don't know where you're going. She was like, since you do know those things,
You can already get.
so we again in the Zoom call we
Yeah.
pulled up the degree requirements and the comparisons to classes in Germana for what I'm doing or going to be doing at the 4-year university.
Right.
And she's like, yeah, you're in you signed up for History 112 for next semester, and that's good, but you're in History 111 this semester, and they don't require that.
I see.
So now you're just going to have 3 extra credit courses or three extra credits.
Right.
For no reason. You're going to graduate Germana with 63 credits instead of 60. And she was like, you can talk to the people at this university
Yeah.
and see if they'll take it as a elective or something.
Right.
But as of right now, it's just an extra class.
Mm-hmm.
Are you kidding me? All the time and money? Are you kidding me? I didn't even need to be doing this.
It reminds me of this one fucking Phineas and Ferb episode or whatever. How, Baljeet has done everything that he can in school, and then he went to summer school on his own accord so he could
Do more school.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then he went to this thing called rock school. And he's learning how to play guitar and stuff like that. And he at the end of it, he's like, "All right, what's my grade?" And the guy's just like, "Well, what do you mean?"
What do you mean?
He's like, "You don't get a grade. You learned how to play the guitar. You did it." And he's just like, "I don't get a grade." He's like, "I did all that and I didn't get a grade." And the guy's just like, "What do you want from me, dude?" And then he forms his own band called the Baljeetles, and it's really fucking cool.
What the fuck? You just assaulted me with an ink pen.
I didn't mean to. The Dark Lord. What would you have done? What would you have done?
More school related
More.
BS. So
Morbid.
I'm in math this semester, right?
Math.
And
Good thing you're not Walter White. Otherwise, you'd be in meth. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry. That's my bad.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
sure.
Sorry. My bad.
Sure. So I have a full-time job.
Jesse. Yeah.
I have a full-time job.
You do.
I'm a full-time student,
You are.
and I do this.
And you're a full-time dad.
No. But I can be a stepdad. No.
We do have application.
no, but
no,
I've got a lot of stuff going on. It's my only point. I'm a busy man. I'm a very busy man.
Yeah. You're
know
a
what I'm
high-value male.
I've Shut up.
No, I'm just kidding.
Anyways,
Oh, well, not saying that you're.
but I
yeah,
get this
you know.
email. I get this
Yeah.
email
Uh-huh.
from my math professor.
Right.
He says, "I have concerns about your performance.
Performance.
So I'm advising you to get a tutor."
Yeah.
And he ends this email with, "It would be a shame if you had to drop the class due to a lack of attendance." So let's break that down for a second. I'm concerned
What?
about your performance.
Okay.
Get a tutor.
Right.
But also, if you don't attend class, you're going to get academic dropped.
Right.
What?
So is the problem you not doing good enough in the class?
So here's the thing.
Or is
Here's
the problem you not being there?
No. Here's the thing.
Yes.
I have a 94 in that class.
94.
And I have not missed a class.
Not missed.
I have been in every Zoom meeting. That's the only class that I have like a Zoom meeting for twice a week. The rest of my classes are asynchronous. That's the only one that's not.
Did he fuck up?
No, he didn't. Here's the thing. So I replied. I was like, apologies, but if you could clarify, because I've been to every Zoom meeting. I've signed my name in the chat bar, like you've said, every time for attendance. Also, I have a 94 in this course. So if you could clarify what you feel I need tutoring on, or where my performance is lacking, that
Yeah.
would be very helpful.
Yes.
Because I'm pissed off at this point.
Yeah.
Right? I was like, what the hell does this mean? What
Yeah.
do you mean by that?
What exactly what is it do you mean?
So he responds, I
Yes.
was simply suggesting tutoring because it takes you longer to complete assignments. Yeah, I mean, I wait till the due date to do it, but that's because I'm a very busy man. I'm not like straight out of high school, all I'm doing is college. I have a lot going on.
Wait a second.
But here's the performance. What about performance? I have a 94 in the class. That's not a performance issue. Punctuality and performance are not the same thing.
As long as you get it in on time before the due date.
I've never turned in a late assignment.
Exactly. But like, here's the thing. As long as it's before the due date or on the due date, you know what I mean? Like, what's the problem here?
That's what I'm saying.
What's the problem?
There's no problem.
That's like when I was at work, or like before, like they don't say this anymore, you know what I mean? Because they realize that it's fucking stupid, you know what I mean? But it's just like, hey, you haven't stayed late or anything like that, or like you should stay late after like for like maybe 30 minutes to like 45 minutes, you know what I mean?
That's actually illegal.
We're doing it, you know
tell you
what I
to do
mean?
that.
Huh?
They're not allowed to tell you to.
Oh, but you know who would say shit like that all the time?
I'm just telling you that, like, there's like a legal gray area they're operating.
But I'm just like thinking to myself, I'm just like, if you wanted me here
Schedule
longer,
me here.
you
Yeah.
could have scheduled me here longer. I will be here from the time that I am set to come on the clock until the time that I get off, and nothing more and nothing less.
So
Okay?
we see those things differently.
Probably.
I never leave on time. I don't leave until things look like under control.
And same. But like I don't stay over, you know what I mean? I stayed over 15 minutes today. Just because I'm just like, yeah, let me get shit going, you know what I mean? There's somebody at the front, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna like leave, you know, without, you know.
Oh, I'm not
I
saying
make sure,
I'm
you
not
know-
saying I would blame you for leaving at your scheduled
Oh
time.
no, but like it's not even like that's not even like. But I totally understand what like you're talking about and stuff like that, because like it's like what exactly do you whatever do you mean? You know what I mean?
I'm literally performing the
because
task
I'm-
that's on the paper.
Yeah, just because I'm not God doesn't mean you need to shun me for it. Good grief! Yeah.
So,
No,
but the most
I
annoying,
100% get it.
the
yeah.
most annoying part about that
Yeah.
is he actually like submitted like a thing through Ace
Yeah.
Academic Center for Excellence.
Okay.
So now I've got like a tutor emailing me like, do you need help with? No, I don't need help. I do not need any help. This is the simplest math class I've ever taken in my life. We barely do any math in it.
So
We're mostly just doing Excel stuff.
Yeah. What was the attendance thing about then?
He never elaborated. I don't know. I don't have an answer.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Just left man's in the dark.
So, but that actually connects back to my academic advisory meeting today. Because the beginning was a little choppy.
Yeah.
So the advisor actually got like the meeting time wrong. She thought it was at 3, but the schedule said 3:15.
Yeah, because that's what you told me.
So she messages me. She texts me and she's like, "There's a 10-minute late grace period, which is about to end.
Yeah.
Your meeting started at 3." I'm like, "No, it didn't. It starts at 3:15."
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, apologies." And
My bad.
to her credit,
Yeah.
she apologized.
Yeah.
She was like, I really, for some reason, I wrote down 3. I was like, "It's okay, it's fine."
Yeah.
But so here's the thing, right? It wouldn't let me join the Zoom call at first. It was saying I needed a commercial Zoom account, and I was like, "I've never seen this message before."
Commercial Zoom account.
I've been attending Zoom classes for math all semester. I've never seen this message before.
If you are not a professional, get out of here.
No, so here's the thing.
Yeah.
And I had to troubleshoot it and figure it out. But
Right.
you're supposed to join through your school account
Okay.
for like security,
Oh, yeah.
so that random people can't just drop in on classes and meetings.
Yeah, makes sense.
So I was just like, "Oh," and like in casual conversation with her, I was like, "I've never run into this problem before. Like I've been attending math class, like that's my only Zoom class. I've been attending that normally all semester through my Gmail account, like my personal Gmail account."
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, the teacher's not supposed to allow that to happen." So I think I may have inadvertently gotten my math professor in like a little bit of like lukewarm water. I don't think it's exactly hot water, but like hopefully they yell at him.
Wait, so the math professor is the guy who said that you weren't showing up to class?
Well, yeah,
And you weren't using your school email to like get into the Zoom?
I've been using my personal email to get into the Zoom meetings because I didn't know I needed to use my school email.
Maybe.
He's
Is
not
that-
my professor.
Huh?
Oh no! Don't.
No,
oh.
well, I'm just like, maybe that might be where the misunderstanding is of you not being in class, because he's just like, I don't see the school email.
Except for the fact that he has us write our names in the chat bar at the end of class.
Yeah, I guess. I
My
don't know.
first and last name appears in every chat bar in that Zoom meeting.
Yeah. I don't know. I do not know.
I thought you were trying to imply that I was joining the wrong Zoom call.
No. I like. I didn't know if he was just like being like, all right, gone. It's
Well,
like, wrong email,
It's
fucker.
a good thought.
Yeah.
But that just proves his stupidity
His
even
ignorance,
more
yes.
because I've been telling him I'm there. So,
His big dumb doo doo.
so that's on him.
Fair enough. But yes, I expect we'll hear more developments in this story later on down the road. No?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, fair enough.
Hopefully, I'd never have to deal with this again.
That's fair.
But that's just been on my mind. I wanted to get it off my chest.
Very good, very good.
Anyways, what's new with you? I feel like I already said that.
That's fair. I had a little bit of migraine trouble the other day.
Oh yeah, you were just telling me about that.
Yeah. I hadn't had one in a while, and then it just kind of, literally 2 hours before my shift started, it started up, and I was like, come on.
Conveniently 2 hours, which is when they want you to call out by.
Huh? Yeah, but I didn't call out by 2 hours. I called out by 1 hour when I felt that I couldn't even keep my eyes open. Like, it was just like the light was so sensitive. So, like, I was like, yeah, I can't fucking come in.
Tragedy.
Yeah. Tragedy on the river, Ohio.
Oh no. Mothman prophecies.
But yeah, and I threw up a couple times that day as well, because just everything was spinning. I just couldn't, yeah. It was not fun. It was not fun. I don't know why I get them or what, but necessarily, but oh well. Sometimes shit happens.
Indeed it do.
Shit happens, and same shit, different stall? What's the thing?
So my friend likes to say same shit, different ass. I don't know. I don't think that's the correct.
Yo, homie. Huh? You and I poop the same shit, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Conjoined twins, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's like, oh, fuck, that's terrifying. It's like Lady and the Tramp. But fucking shit snakes.
Yeah.
That is gross.
Yeah,
All right,
whatever
fuck,
that is.
man. That's fucking,
Let's
oh.
get that out of my head.
it's oh, Jesus Christ.
Almighty.
He can't save us now. Man. But yeah, that happened, and then I had yesterday off. We had to cancel D&D and shit like that, so I was
That
like,
was very sad, but
it was sad.
it gave me a night to dwell on my sadness.
It did. I suppose.
I was reading some manga.
I was dwelling on my
sending you some
sadness.
manga panels out of context.
You were. Need I remind you? Fucking, you were sending me manga panels in between texts of being like, "Hey Ian, you okay?"
Yeah,
Like-
he's like expressing genuine concern, and I'm not replying at all.
You're
I'm
just
just sending screenshots of this manga that I'm reading.
What was it that was? Hold on. Let me see if I can. This is for a little
I
context.
think one of them was just like, oh, another weirdo.
One of them had to do with like movies or some shit.
Oh, yeah. That was like,
No, I don't do sequels. Oh, that's too bad. The beauty is encapsulating a soul into one 140-minute story. But I like Terminator 2 better.
so, but here's the context for that, though.
Yeah.
That manga's about, like, assassins.
Assassins.
Both of those individuals are, like, world-renowned assassins. And the one guy that's...
Spy X Family?
The one guy... No. The one guy that's talking about
No.
making movies... That's his whole thing, is he carries around this video camera and he like records as he's just
Like
slaughtering
one of
people.
those, or like a 16mm or some shit.
I don't, it's one of the ones where you hold it on the side.
Oh, it's like a handy cam. It's like the Mr. Bean kind of.
Yeah.
Like the way he's like.
As he's like murdering people, he makes these like action films.
That actually sounds like a Ray Fiennes movie that I saw once. That you should probably see at some point. These guys like wear like this headset while they're like committing crimes, and then they sell it to people on the black market who are like wanting like the thrill of like robbing a house, but like don't want to like do it. So they like POV watch somebody rob a house in like VHS tapes that they like scuffed people and shit like that.
That doesn't sound like it would deliver nearly the amount of like endorphin release that you're looking for.
Oh, I don't know. Like I think it's like a semi-future kind of thing and stuff like that. I think that like it's a video file that you like put in like a thing and like you're there.
Didn't you just say VHS tapes?
Yeah. Cause like it's a right. They didn't have DVDs then. It's an old movie. It's like 90s. You know what I mean? Like DVDs were in the 90s, right?
I don't know.
Maybe. I think
like
later in
2
the
or
90s
3,
they were,
man.
but yeah. Later in the 90s, but I don't think early in the 90s they were too prevalent. Too much of a big thing.
I wouldn't think so.
Laserdiscs were around and they looked futuristic, even though they were kind of worse than VHSs in visual quality. But you know,
Don't know.
But yeah. That's pretty much what I've been up to. I haven't played any video games recently. I took like a break, I guess. I don't know.
You know what's odd is I wasn't playing video games, but I've started playing them again. So I guess I just took your mojo.
Give them back.
No,
I want it.
I want to play Overwatch 2.
I want to record more Alone in the Dark. I don't have the confidence.
Confidence.
Yeah, my dick can't get hard. It's all your fault.
I'm concerned with your performance.
Fix it. Fix it. Oh my god.
I'm
Madonna
gonna
came
have
out
to
as
assign
gay.
you a tutor. What?
Madonna came out as gay.
Madonna?
Yeah. Is she
Okay.
still alive?
Okay.
She looks like the fucking Crypt Keeper. Have you seen her recently?
No.
He's like, eh.
No, I can't say that I have.
Yeah, she's gay.
I can't say that I care. I really don't.
She's just been everything. She used to fuck Vanilla Ice, you know.
Why? What?
Yeah, they were butt buddies. Yeah. She fucked Vanilla Ice. She was married to Sean Penn. She was married to Guy Ritchie. Did you know that? The guy who directed The Gentleman?
I know who Guy Ritchie is.
Yeah, well, I didn't know if you did.
I didn't know that she was married to him.
I didn't either. I was like so fucking shocked.
You know, now we're on the topic of marriage.
Yeah.
Does Madonna even have a last name, or is it just Madonna?
Madonna.
Is that even her name, or is that just a stage
Madonna.
name? Like, what's her actual name?
Let's find out. Yeah. Madonna, real name. Madonna Louise Kisson. You're French, or you know the French,
That
whatever.
is Italian.
Is that? I don't fucking care.
That is not French.
France is the great highway to Italy, so you know.
They're all connected.
Huh? Yeah, but like if
Europe
you,
sucks.
you just you got to get through France to get to Italy.
Kind of.
Yeah. You gotta just be like, and then you're just like, oh my god, it's Italy now! Holy shit!
You got to pass through Cannes.
You gotta pass through Cannes and the region of Burgundy. I don't think
That
you have to
depends-
pass through.
That
but-
depends entirely upon where you're coming
yeah,
from.
it depends on your route that you've selected.
Burgundy's not like right there.
Is it not?
right?
No.
No.
Is that on the M4? What do they have over there?
This is the M4.
It's like a highway in
I
Britain.
thought it was like an automatic rifle.
Yeah, it is.
Chambered in 5.57.
Well, you clearly know more about it than I do. Why don't you just tell the class, huh? Oh man.
Is it the fight stick making that clicking noise? What's going on here?
Hold on. Let's.
All right,
Okay.
whatever.
The mysterious clicking noise continues.
It's a pipe bomb. Yay. So just real quick before we wrap things up,
Yes.
brief
like
schedule.
a McDonald's snack wrap.
Brief schedule upcoming. Friday, Gears of War.
Friday.
Monday, Alone in the Dark.
Monday.
Next Friday, Half-Life.
Friday.
The Monday after that,
Monday.
probably either Tekken or Overwatch.
Yeah. Yeah. And we're doing good. I will as soon as the list is done, if people want like an early draft of the list, I can, put like a link in the comments or something like that.
I might be able to do. What if we do like double features? Like I might be able to just release a video next to the Alone in the Dark one on Monday. What do you
Could.
feel about that?
I mean, if you want to. The kind of offset releases and stuff like that allow us to like not to say that I'm lazy in any way, but like it does allow us to stretch out the content a little bit more.
It's true, but
Gives
like
us more time to record, but true. Yeah.
if I have it anyway.
Yeah, that's fair.
right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not gonna rush, but
We shall
if it's out on Monday, it's out on Monday.
We shall see.
I guess
But
that's
yeah,
it.
ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful day. I'm going to try and not hit the camera with this card when I throw it towards the camera. I'm just gonna kind of.
I feel like this is gonna end poorly.
Is
Go
it?
ahead.
You think so?
Proceed.
I mean, it's like a. What do you think?
You're buying the new camera if you break this one. So
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be signing off. My name is Penn. This is Teller. Which was the one that's deaf?
don't know.
Mute?
Don't
You
know.
can't speak.
Don't know.
I don't know what that is. All right.
Can you hurry up?
Yeah.
That looked terrible. I didn't see it at all.
Did it?
Yeah.
It's gonna be like those pictures of that fucking when I used to take pictures of fucking paper footballs.